Welcome to my first YouTube video on this channel. I'm really hoping that it will just be a forum for me to put all my nail polish thoughts. So I thought, what's a better first video than showing you all my nail everyday essentials, favorites, nail care things, maybe a little bit of swatcher favorites. So I will be doing that. So I will show you really everything that I love to use in my nail care routine. A couple things that I utilize when I am swatching. There's only like one or two things. Um, but I'm really excited to show you all. So enjoy.
Before I get started, I did want to note that I did receive some of these products in PR. I will make note of it as I show them. All the opinions are still my own, but I'm really just showing things that I use or I really love, and I'll make note. First thing I wanted to show, this is a huge bottle, it's probably a little too zoomed in, is the Zoya Remover. It's a 3-in-1 formula. It's the Remover Plus. I typically just put it in a little pump bottle, just like this, just so it's easier to pump. I do prefer this little bottle, but I love this acetone. I prefer to use it over the 100% acetone. I also put acetone additive in my acetone. The one I really like to utilize is this one from Anchor and Heart. This is the Smooth Sailing Acetone additive. I think this one is in Winterberry. I do like a lot of her scents. Typically, if I make an order for Anchor and Heart, I will throw in a bunch of these. I really do like these. I think they smell fantastic. I do notice um, that it does impact how moisturized my cuticles are a little bit. But I do really just love the scent. My favorite base coat of all time is the Anchor and Heart Mermaid Tears. I love, love this nutritional base coat so much. I think it's fantastic. I use it a base all the time if I'm not swatching, if I'm actually utilizing a manicure for more than a few days. I will put this down. It is an absolute staple for me. It is my holy grail. I feel like my nails are so much stronger and peel so much less. Um, with this on, I have the unscented version because that version of it can be purchased in those really large refillable bottles, which I do buy as well. So, an absolute must. I use this all the time. I love it. On top of that, I typically use Orly Bonder. I think it's a pretty good base coat for long lasting manicures, but truthfully, I really don't wear my manicures more than a couple days. I really don't see myself wearing a manicure for more than a week. Even that is pushing it. So I can't really speak to how long lasting it is, but because it is a sticky base coat, when I do want to have something on for at least a few days, this is what I will use. I think it's a great formula. I really like it. There are really no complaints. And for when I am swatching, I live by the Vapid Lacquer. What is this called? It says clear drying liquid latex base coat. I'm not sure if that's what it's called on the website, but this is my holy grail swatcher base coat. This is the only latex base coat that I have found that works well for me, and I feel like it works well for my body chemistry. I feel that I don't really have issues with like clumping, and I always buy like 4 of these every time I need to have a backup of these. I absolutely need this base coat when I'm swatching. It's a love, it's a holy grail. I love it. It's amazing. I have really three top coats that I love. I do try a lot of top coats and I do like them all. I think they all do pretty well for what they are. I picked three of the ones that are my faves that I reach for when I'm doing manicure that is something that I plan to wear out for a little bit. But this is no hate to any other top coats I've ever tried. And I also think that it's also important to note that top coats are kind of based on your body chemistry. I've had top coats that, I loved and a lot of people don't really like, or I've had top coats where it hasn't really worked for my body chemistry, but a lot of people love. So I want to talk about Glisten Glow's clear, shiny, fast drying top coat. I mean, this is, a popular favorite amongst everyone. It is a great top coat. It really does dry super fast and really, really hard. It does kind of feel like a gel type of top and finish. I really like it. I do utilize it a lot. And it's just a really great top coat. It is in my top favorite top coats. I also really, really, really enjoy Olive Ave's top coat. This is again another quick drying top coat. I only ever really use the quick drying top coats. I don't like waiting for top coats to dry, so I really go for the quick drying top coats. I love this one. It just has a beautiful finish. It is, I think it's 12 free. I'll need to double check, but this is a 12 free top coat, and I love this one. I think I have a single back of it. I don't use this as often as I would like to, because I don't have because I just have so many to go through. And I thought I only had this bottle, but I just checked earlier and actually have a backup, so I'm gonna use it a little bit more. But it's one of those top coats that I really covet and I love to use. And then a new recent fave of mine is the Atomic Polish Quick Dry Top Coat version 2. I think Stacy recently reformulated her top coat, and it's fantastic. It is quick drying, it is glassy, and it's a um, lovely shiny finish. This reformulation is absolutely fantastic. I haven't gotten through a lot of it recently, and I did also receive this in PR, and I also received the Glisten and Glow top coat in PR. Um, but when she sent this for PR, I absolutely fell in love. So, love this top coat. It's amazing. 10 out of 10. So, I do use the Sally Hansen Instant Cuticle Remover. I'm almost at the very end. This has lasted me so long. So, I really just want to get through it. Have been sent the Glisten and Glow where are we? Glisten and Glow cuticle removers in PR. They work pretty well as well. I really do like them, but these are really the only two that I have experience with, so that's what I use. So let's talk about cuticle oils. I, like many other people, really enjoy cuticle buddies. I didn't really do cuticle oil or oil soaks at the beginning of my nail journey. And then I got the cuticle buddies and I did oil soaks, and I swear my nails and my cuticles just improved so quickly. So I really love this formula of cuticle buddy. I have I think this is cashmere and vanilla. This is a really great one. And I have the mango one. I think this one's like a winter special one, and this is a summer special one. So they only are sold during those time frames, but they're sold, you know, during those time frames every year. So they're really, at least this year, they're pretty easy to get as long as you're tuned into when they go on sale. So these are my two favorite scents that they have, but they have a lot of great scents too. So love these. They are a cult favorite for a reason. They're great. I also receive PR from BCB Lacquers, and I love, love, love their cuticle oils. My favorite is the Fruit Loop scent. This one is from February PPU in 2022. She also has it on sale on her site that I did buy a backup of because I love the scent so much. And this is Apple Orchard. I don't know what she does with these scents, but whenever it is inspired by something or if you just like read the descriptions, she is spot on. She captures the sense so well. It is amazing. I also love the applicator that she uses. For some of them she has like a roller and some of them are like a clicker pen. I prefer the doe foot applicator. It's just really nice and I just really like how it feels. There's really no reason. I don't think it's like any better than any other applicator. It's just I prefer it. So love these scents. Love the formula as well. I think they're great. They're hydrating. She makes great cuticle oils. I really like the Anchor and Heart Tidal Mist spray lotion. I find it really light and absorbs moisture very quickly into my hands. If I'm finding that I really don't want to put cuticle oil on when I'm taking swatch photos, but I feel like my hands are a little dry, I will spray this on my hands, do a quick little, rub together with my hands, rub it in, and they're great. They're moisturized. It doesn't really impact the polish at all. I truthfully like kind of avoid my actual nails and try to keep it on my skin. But this stuff is fantastic. I love it. Every time I make an order, I end up buying more of them, even though I have quite a few bottles. Um, so I'm working on getting through all of them, but I really do highly recommend this. I even, if I remember, I'll throw this in my purse because it's nice to spray lotion sometimes. I don't know, but it's not heavy. It's super great, and I really do love this. Nail tools that I use for at least shaping my nails. I use glass nail files. I just have the hollow taco ones in my collection. I've gotten the Amazon ones before and they weren't great. They didn't really hold up well. They didn't really sharpen my nails. I found the Hollow Taco ones have, but I have not really tried any ones from any other brand. I know that Mooncat has one. A lot of other brands do, but these are the two that I use. And when it comes to pushing back my cuticles, I just use a metal cuticle pusher. I know some folks use glass, some folks use like orange sticks. I really don't utilize that. I like the metal ones. My cuticles grow very quickly and they're very strong. So I do use a metal one. I think it just works best for me and my nail shape. That is about everything that I've talked about. Um, I do have a lot of things that I like and use for in my routines. I have a couple favorites, but there are still things I'm willing to try and maybe um, improve in my nail care. And I'm sure that there are things that I'm forgetting. But this is pretty much everything that I use on at least a weekly basis when it comes to just doing my nails or swatching or anything like that. If maybe down the line things change and the products that I use change, I'll make an updated one. But this is it for right now. But thank you so much for watching and taking a look at all of my nail care products that I use, and I appreciate it. If there are any questions, feel free to comment, DM me on Instagram. I am Lovely Lacris, if I did not mention that in the very beginning. and I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. Bye, everyone.